we can also help those who come behind us to say, guys, this is the way, this is where we are going. And lastly, we are reaching we are aiming to create an impact. We are creating an impact not only to our businesses, but to the whole economic outlook. And then I'm quickly going to share with you a screen here. I see there's something that is shared on the screen, but I wanted to share something with you on my screen here with you. There's a screen that has been shared here, but I wanted to share something on the strategy, because I believe mostly on strategy, that if we can leverage on our strategies as business people. Can you see my screen?
Please share.
Let me share my screen with you. Right. It's here. It's here. Thanks. Can you see my screen? 7 things that you need to know as every leader, because like I said, you are not just individual, you are somebody leading a bigger cause into whatever business you want to venture into. So for you to survive in this business economy or today's economic environment, you need to be tough on your strategy. They say strategy, or they say without a good strategy, you are bound not to survive in this world. So yeah, 7 things that you and I need to know when it comes to our strategies is to say, you need to compete to be unique, not to be the best. What I said to you when I started here is that each and every one of you entrepreneurs who presented their ideas today, you are unique on your own. You are the one who knows what you want. Mr. Sebina mentioned that, you know what, don't engage consultants to do your best. You're the one who knows the skeleton of what you want to achieve. At the end of the day, when I quoted 18,000, but your project needs 20,000, I've killed your business, you see. So you need to compete in this business environment, enter it to be unique. And then if you own that uniqueness, you're going to dominate. So you don't need to compete, but to dominate. And the second slide is to say, your strategy is to compete for profit. I said, once again, we are being hit by this pandemic. But through this pandemic process, or what we are going through right now, we see a lot of businesses now rising. Last week, we saw Elon Musk launching his long idea that he long thought. But look at what he did last week. He launched he and his team, he launched their project. So you see, you need to have a strategy that will allow you to bring money into your business, because the goal of us is not to take money outside, but to bring money into the business. So you see yourself playing the game of taking out money, you are not in the business. So you need to align your strategy, so that they bring profits into your business. You can't be renting an office, you can't be renting what you're doing, but at the end of the day, you don't have money coming into your business. So you need to compete for strategy. You need to compete for profit. And the other slide is to say, know your industry. I can't know your idea. Look at what he said, Mr. Sebina. I was hearing him here saying, you can be open enough to share what you know. There's no, he copied my idea, she copied my idea. No. If you know your industry, even if I can come and do the same thing, there's no how I can achieve the same results, same as yours. Because you are the one who understands the real industry that you are into and what you want to achieve at the end of the day. So a company is not an island, it's a part of a larger ecosystem. So in each industry, you have to know the characteristics that makes up that industry, and then position yourself based on those strategies and all the characteristics that you see into that industry that you are into, so that you aim for profitability. And then a strategy is a choice. Like I said, in my eyes, strategy is simply, you need to understand who, yourself first, and then where are you going? How are you going to do it? And then there's this quote here that says, strategy is a choice. It means saying no to certain kind of things. Don't serve each and every market, or don't serve everyone. You don't have to be everywhere in the business world. Know your market and serve onto it. Know your customers and serve them, because not everyone out there is going to be your customer or your client. But if you know your strategy, you know exactly where do you serve. And then I said we're going to be a bit quick because of the time that we have. And then the other thing is to learn to say no. I've learned to say no in my journey into business and as a speaker, as a coach. And at first I thought being everywhere or being invited is something that that would make me to be known somewhere, but it didn't bring money to me. You can be known in whatever in social media, Facebook, but if that doesn't bring money into your pocket, you are not in the business game. So learn to say no to certain things. You have to clearly define what are you going to do, and because that on its own, it will set a value proposition for your business, and then how are you going to compete yourself with the rest of other businesses out there? Because guys, business is a jungle. You are going out there to compete. You are going out there to be taken out of the market or take somebody out of the market. So be ready for those things, and then don't ever stand still. Keep evolving. Like I said, these are the realities of 2020 COVID-19 or COVID-19 pandemic that has shown us. The world is evolving. Today, we are here because of we are evolving. We are using Zoom to network here or to talk here. But back then, these things were not there. But somebody came with a mind to say, if we need to keep going, if we need to keep this world going, we need to also keep evolving. We need to adapt to certain things. You are into this business. Somebody might have that same idea as yours. But how are you going to be that person? Bring something new that will spice up whatever you are doing. So it's a game of knowing how to position yourself and when to position yourself. That's the game of business. So don't ever stand still. Whatever you learn today, put it into practice. Learn something tomorrow, put it into practice. Learn something tomorrow. So it's a game of always moving, and know when to move, and then why do you have to move into that direction. And then lastly is to say scenario thinking is an important strategy. I've learned the importance of bringing a scenario into business concept. Say, put yourself into this state, company X and company Z. How do they compete? And then what do you have that uniquely positions yourself as a business person? So facts and figures can only go so far. You need to put yourself, or you need to put data into assumption that will fuel your process into business. And then as I wrap my presentation is to say, ladies and gentlemen, you have been amazing. You are amazing, and I see a lot of growth into your business ideas. And I look forward to interacting more with you. And I wish to share my contact details with you, but I will share them on the chat line so that and when we connect, or if we need to connect more, we can engage with us, because we whatever the business that we get, the business of helping other people achieve, or other businesses create a global influence into their industry. So whatever we are doing is to help position yourself as an individual and your business. So here's my last words to you, entrepreneurs of today and tomorrow, is to say, invest more into yourself. Invest more into yourself. Keep adding value to yourself. Learn something and learn other things that you may know, because there are some things that you need to learn. There are things that you need to unlearn so that you keep going. So we need to do a lot of intensive reading. The mind of entrepreneur is it's nourished by reading. You read books, you read from other people. You network with people who are in line with what you want to achieve, because there's no need for you to have IMA without adding impact to your life. Otherwise, delete that person into your life and find people who always keeps you motivated into your idea. Ladies and gentlemen, to wrap my words is to say, I'm the author of this book. It's called Own Every Step. You need to have it. You can contact us on our Facebook pages. It's called High Thinkers Global, and we are ready to serve you.
Okay, thank you very much, Emmanuel.
I'm done.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel. I
really
think
appreciate it, Mr. Tigere.
That was a very great insight from you and Carlos Sebina. Colleagues, at this juncture, I think we have made a decision in terms of the top 3 winners. I was just on the phone call with our colleagues from Orange, Botswana, to just finalize the detail so that in the next 5 minutes to 10 minutes, we announce the three winners. The good news also is that those who are not able to make the top three winning will continue to get the support from the partners. So in the form of making sure that they can get the relevant support such that they can move to the next stage with their business. So I think at this juncture, we want to pause briefly while we wait for colleagues to finalize, and then before 1/2 the program would have concluded. So if you have any insights you would like to share, please share them on the Zoom group chat directly. They will be picked. We have also shared the YouTube channel. I'll ask the technical team to share again on the Zoom chat so that you can go back and revisit today's session from 9:30 until now. We have also shared a feedback link. Please, 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 as I said, that feedback link is the one that's going to provide us with the ability to connect you with Stanbic Bank, with Orange Botswana, with the Startup Network in Singapore, with the VC for Africa, also with colleagues like Sebina and Emmanuel. So please make sure that you fill in that survey. I'm asking the colleagues from technical team to share that again. So thank you very much. Just give us 5 minutes to come back, and then we conclude the session. So thank you very much. Okay, colleagues, it's been one hell of a long day. You can imagine where I'm standing from. I'm completely exhausted. I have to mention that because we've been at it from 5 a.m. with the team, and now it's almost 15:19. So let me first of all give perspective before we come to the conclusion. Please, apologies for a few seconds. I'm just being given some feedback here. Am I disconnected? Okay, sorry, colleagues. I just want to check that you can all hear me. Can you hear me? Okay, great. So I think just to maybe give everyone perspective before we come back to the last part of the session is that today's project was really on the premise or the theme of connecting the city challenge with the agenda for solutions for the city. The idea really was to share the great ideas in response to local challenges and opportunities in the city of Francistown. This initiative has been supported by partners such as Stanbic Bank, Orange Botswana, Business Botswana, the World Bank Group, GEN, VC for Africa, Francistown College of Programming, the City of Francistown Council, EdgeX from Singapore, Botswana Innovation Hub, BOTHO University, Botswana Accountancy College. And obviously without also skipping this, we definitely thank the startups that have been putting in the hours since September last year. For those that think this might have happened overnight, some of the companies that pitched today have actually been working on these projects since September last year. Some of them have been working on these projects way before that. But we have had a series of boot camps, which the first boot camp took place. The first boot camp took place in September 2019. The second boot camp took place in February of this year. And now we are finalizing this project by selecting these top 3 ideas. And we really appreciate the support of the partners that have come on board to support this project, especially Stanbic Bank, who have guaranteed support to support the production of the 10 startups that is going to be shared widely. We also thank Orange Botswana that has assured us of the 3 winning prizes. So we also definitely thank the institutions of learning who have provided us with the ability to pick this talent. So this talent was not picked off the street. They were picked out of institutions because we believe the entrepreneurs come out of the universities. That's where we feel that we should be sourcing startups. So we thank them for building this talent and inspiring these great ideas. And we would like to thank the judges, Audrey from Cape Town, Audrey has already introduced, is a seasoned person who built, if you hear of the South Africa Innovation Hub, South Africa Innovation Summit, she's the great person behind all this great work. Mr. Larona Makhoeng, who's now leading the Stanbic Bank Hub, is a seasoned expert in the entrepreneurship ecosystem space in Botswana. Ke batho ba re ka buang re re ke bone dipilara tsa ecosystem ya Botswana. Before anybody could start, talking about this, I remember Laruna many years ago, he started talking about entrepreneurs. So these two judges for today, I deliberately asked the team to pick them based on their experience, because I think they truly care about this, this initiative. I would like to also thank One Enterprises team for putting in the hours, because they were on the ground, running around, doing the hard work to put together the startups, to make sure that they're structured for today. It was not an easy process, but it's been done. Okay, it looks like. Okay, colleagues, sorry, I had disconnected there for a few seconds. So the startups, I think all the ideas, like I said, they're winners. The decision has been made. We have no influence on it. We can only abide to what's been selected. There were two people that will close the session after I've announced the three winners. It will be closed by the FNBB Botswana branch manager for Francistown, and also okay, I think I just need to announce the winners now. It's a sign that we need to come to a conclusion. So here we go. The third prize goes to, Smart Admin. Let's give them a round of applause. The second prize goes to Black Dot. The second prize goes to Black Dot. And the first prize, the first prize goes to Smart Torch. That's it, colleagues. The first prize walks away with a Samsung tablet sponsored by Orange. It will be, the Samsung tablet comes together with SIM cards and data, which have not been told for how long, but I've been advised that it will allow them to use it for quite a number of months. The second and third prize are all the same. They each get ITEL MC20 phones. They get ITEL MC20 phones. This also, they go together with SIM cards and data credited to them. So colleagues, we thank Orange for that. As mentioned, also Stanbic Bank. Oh, I don't know what's happening. It's something is going wrong here. What's going on? Sorry, colleagues, somebody just keeps cutting me. I don't know who's trying to cut me to come to a conclusion. As committed by Stanbic Bank, they will sponsor a video production of all the top 3 startups. This has been committed. They will also sponsor, the supporting creative design of all the 10 startups. So this will be done as commitment from Stanbic Bank. Stanbic Bank has also committed to support all the companies going forward. They would like to engage one-on-one with you guys to definitely make sure that they can support you going forward. So it's very important that this be publicly shared. And obviously also lastly, in conclusion, the other colleagues from the SA Innovation Summit have made their commitment to work with all of you. The VC for Africa. Colleagues, I've run out of time. Definitely would like to thank everybody who made time today, the last 7 hours. We'd like to thank all the partners. We have shared the links where you can find the recordings of all these. These have been put in the Zoom group chat. Please subscribe to the page. You'll be able to go through all these recorded sessions. Any information that you need, please contact us on our Facebook page. We'll be able to respond back to you. To all the winning prizes and winners, we are all winners, and all the participants, may you continue to support the startup ecosystem in Botswana, and may you continue to inspire others to create great companies and have great ideas. We were waiting for colleagues from Orange Botswana to join. I just want to confirm if Leboga Muruti, the innovation manager for Orange, has joined. Lebogang, can you confirm if you are in the group by way of raising your hand, so that you can give us the last words of conclusion before I close the session? Rebogopa, I see you. Let me allow you a few seconds before we come to the conclusion. I've just unmuted you. Please go ahead, sir. Rebogopa, you can, I was advised of your few words that you wanted to say to the startups before we conclude. Please go ahead. Okay, Mr. Bokopa says he's having challenges with audio. He can't hear anything, but we can you try to speak? Okay.
I can now. I can now.
Please go ahead, sir.
Okay, good afternoon, guys. I was hoping and I would call maybe start to get me up to speed.
Yes, sir, Rebogopa, I think you
so
can.
Maybe Mr. Tikeru can you hear me now?
We can hear you, sir.
Okay. Maybe you can bring me up to speed as to where you are with the proceedings, because I'm just joining now.
Yeah, I think the idea was for you. I was advised you wanted to say some few words to the startups from yourself as one of the corporate leaders in Francistown. I think that's what I was advised. Do you have any words you would like to say before we conclude? We're coming to the conclusion now.
Okay. Can you give me a brief outline of who we have here in summary, not name by name or name of company, just so that I get a feel of who I'm talking to?
I think we have almost startups, and we have also some corporates from Stanbic Bank and Orange, Botswana, and yeah, the rest of the ecosystem, as you saw in the advert.
Okay. Okay. As I don't know whether you made an introduction. I'm the branch manager for First National Bank here in Francistown. And the role we play when it comes to startups at a company level, we have what we call an SME section of our business banking, which mainly deals with companies that are generating a turnover of 10 million or less. So ideally, startups would fall under that section. And we have to be honest upfront that we are sometimes hesitant to help startups. The reason being, normally we want to help companies, assist companies with finance after they have been up and running for 12 months or more. But this is not cast in stone. It depends on the proposal that is put before us. The overriding consideration that what we are getting involved in is something that will be sustainable, will generate enough to pay back what we gave you, as well as allow you to continue operating as a business. So we are open to assisting them, but I need to do have our own constraints, and we do have our own policies to startups. You know what, I'm coming out here now.
All right. Thank you very much, Rabogopa. We appreciate your insights. Larona, I would like to ask you to just make a conclusion as the main partner on this, so that we can come to a conclusion of this afternoon session. Larona, you can go ahead. I was expecting Orange to be here. Can you just, yeah.
I think it's been a long point. Stanbic the whole essence of it is to enable and access to be able to reach their goals. Many experienced people where Sebina have spoken with authority as to what it takes. More than anything, it takes grit. A great idea is not enough on its own. We exist to help you. Do reach out to us and let's make the best foot forward. Thank you. It's been a great day. You've got great ideas, great potential. Let's make them work.
All right. Thank you very much, colleagues. We'll stop here. Thank you very much. Goodbye, everyone. Okay, colleagues, that's it. The program is officially closed and finished. We will continue to be in touch over the social media platforms that have been shared. The program is now officially closed. Goodbye, everyone.